Hi, it's the Lipstick Gal. Thank you so much for watching today. I wanted to share with you my updated Merit makeup routine. I also have some new products from Merit to share with you. We'll get into those in a little while. But I wanted to say thank you to Merit for sponsoring today's video. If you didn't know, Merit is one of my favorite brands. I discovered Merit back in 2022, about a year after they launched. And I was looking for something that was easy, almost mistake-proof on the days that I had to either do my makeup in the car because I had to go, while someone else was driving, of course, or days that I'm like, I have 5 minutes. What can I get on my face and still look pulled together? That's what I love so much about Merit. It's like, it's mistake proof. The sort of makeup that you reach for when you need something that's truly trusted, but you don't want to look like you tried too hard. So I'm going to start today with the Great Skin Instant Glow Serum. This is a bi-phase serum, and I've already given it a good shake, but I'm going to start with a pump and a half of this. It is a very hydrating, glowy serum. And I'm just going to throw this on everywhere, especially under my eyes. Oh, my skin already feels so much better. My skin was really feeling dry, and now it just feels like refreshed. Like, oh, okay. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the Merit Minimalist. This is kind of a combo of a foundation and a concealer. This is the only stick product that I can use under my eyes and on my face and it not look like a disaster under my eyes. I wear the shade Chiffon, so I'm just going to scribble it on where I need it. This is looking kind of crazy, but we're going to blend it, don't worry. And then I'm going to take my Merit #1 brush. This is one of my favorite foundation brushes. It is so good and it makes this go on so quickly. I mean, like half the face is already done. I already feel more pulled together. That's the thing that I love about the Minimalist. It's my favorite stick product. I have so many. I have stick foundations, stick concealers. This is the one that I reach for the most and I've gone through multiple tubes of. It is so good. I'm also really glad that they expanded their shade range last year. So if you were struggling to find your correct shade in the Minimalist, check again because they have more shades now. I'm going to throw on some of the Bronze Balm. I wear the shade Clay. It's not the lightest. Normally I go for the lightest, but this one is super, super easy to just throw on where I want it and just blend with my fingers. I love that I'm able to add just a little bit more color to the face without it looking obvious and I don't look like a sheet of paper anymore. Let's throw on some blush. This is the Blush Balm. I have the shade Bespoke right here. It is such a pretty shade. Look at that. Oh, so I'm just going to tap on some of this. I'm going to use my #1 brush and I'm just going to pat over this. And I'm going to pick up some of what I have on my hand here and just keep piling on a little bit more. I'm also going to throw on a little bit of the Highlight Balm. This is in the shade Cava. Mine has been through the mill. I love this. I love a balmy sort of product. And if you, even before I put highlight on, you can notice that there's a nice, beautiful, like natural skin-like glow on the cheeks. And that's without highlight. But if I add a little bit of highlight on and tap it in, it is the most gorgeous for the high points of the face. Just a little bit of sparkle. It doesn't look glittery. It doesn't look like it's too much. It's just the right amount. I'm going to put a little bit on the bridge of my nose and over the arch of my brows, just to bring a little life to the rest of the face. And a little bit on the Cupid's bow. I never feel like I look right until I get my eyebrows on. So I'm going to throw on some of the Brow 1980. This is the tinted brow gel. I love that they reformulated this. I'm going to start by back combing. I'm trying to make sure that I'm getting, you know, the tint, not just on the hairs, but also a little bit on the skin. If you look at the difference between this eyebrow, and that's just with the brow gel. They also have a brow pencil if you prefer a penciled look, but I'm going to catch my other brow up. For eyes today, I'm going to use one of my all-time favorite Merit products. It's their Solo Shadow. I have the shade Vachetta here. This is a beautiful kind of warmish brown, and I'm using their #2 brush. It's a double-ended brush. It's got a smaller side here, but I'm going to start by picking some of this up right on the end here. And I'm just going to take this right in the crease. I'm not really trying to build an eye look. I'm just trying to sculpt my eye a little bit. And I want a little bit of warmth, and it's going to be super easy with this. The other thing that's great, if you don't have the brush, you could certainly use your finger. I like to put it on with the brush and blend with the finger at the end, just to make it super easy. Now I'm going to pick a little bit of it up on the smaller side and give myself just a little bit on the lower lash line. Time for a little mascara and a little bit of clean lash. This is one of my favorite everyday mascaras. I'm not even curling my lashes. I'm just swiping this through for an effortless look where my lashes are just a little bit more defined. But because my eyes are old, I need a mirror. There always comes a point where I feel like I need a little bit more blush. So I'm just going to add on a little bit more of Bespoke. This is such a pretty color. This is my first time wearing it, so I'm not quite familiar yet with how much I need of this shade before getting it just right. But the one thing that I like is that it never really looks overdone. It looks so pretty and so natural, and it has that really beautiful glow to the skin. Let's talk about the new products from Merit. There are 8 new shades of their signature lip liner. They sent me 3 of them. Let me show you the shades right here. This one is Bespoke. This one right here is Sportive. And this one is Beverly Hills. What I like about these is that they are supposed to be nourishing, buildable. They're really made for somebody who's not a lip liner wearer. So don't be intimidated by the fact that, oh no, now I need to incorporate a lip liner. What I like about lip liners, especially for those of us who are over a certain age, the wiser we get, sometimes the more our vermilion border starts to lose its definition, that line right at the edge of the lips. And with a lip liner, you can recreate that unevenness. You can fill out your lip line a little bit. And these are super comfortable, hydrating, buildable colors in very neutral shades. Again, there are 8 shades and they are stunning. Look at how pretty and easy these are. The other thing that's nice is that they blend. If you like to put your liner on and then blend it into your lip, it's super easy to do that. Oh, so excited to try these. So each pencil is one of those that propels up. So you can twist it up and down to your heart's content. And if you don't find that it's sharp as you need it to be, there's a sharpener built into the end of it. That super smart design makes it really, really easy for you to get the exact application that you want. The other new product is an extension of their Shade Slick line. There is the original Shade Slick, the Shade Slick Gelée, and these are the Shade Slick Sheen. These have a little bit of a pearl to them, and they are definitely more pigmented than the original formula and the pH adjusting one. So this is one if you want a little bit more color, but don't worry, it's not going to be too much. Let me show you the 2 shades that they sent me. I also like that they have such a precise applicator. That is one of my favorite things. This is Twin Set and this is Pointel. They do still have a sheer quality to them, so you're not going to look like you have lips that are too done up. They're still going to look natural, effortless, and every single one of these new 4 shades are cool toned. If you've been wanting more cool toned shades from Merit, ding ding, they've got you. So for today's look, I'm going to go in with the pencil in Bespoke. This is such a pretty shade. Oh, this just glides beautifully, and I love how cool this is. I thought it would be nice to pair this with the Bespoke Flush Balm. And then I'm going to throw on the shade Twin Set. This one just looked so lovely to me. Okay, I admit it, I'm a chronic over applier. But I really like the way this looks. It looks so pretty and so natural, but it still has that glossy, luscious, juicy lip look. I love it. Here's where I have to tell you that these guys are not available yet. They're not available yet, but if you want to get your hands on them before anybody else does, I have a special access code for you. It's not a discount code. It's an access code because there's going to be a password on the Merit website if you want to have access to these before they go live to everybody else. I'm going to throw that up on the screen for you. It's Rebecca R. And if you put in Rebecca R for the password, you're going to be able to get your choice of either 8 of these and 4 of these before they're available to anybody else, so you don't have to worry about the shades you really want being sold out. Check my description box below for the link to the early access for these new lip products from Merit. I'm also going to include a link to a portion of their website where they have sets that are up to 15% off. So if you do want to get a discount, Merit already has some pre-designed sets that might make your day and your routine that much easier, and they are up to 15% off on the website. One other thing I can't forget to tell you, and I love this, these are so cute. Look, this is the Merit bag that you get free with your first purchase. It's one of those that you can, it's got handles in it long enough to tie a little bow and take it with you like this. I have all of my Flush Balms in here. Let me just show you. They're rattling around because I've got like, they're all in here at the bottom. This is not like your regular makeup bag. I like the, first of all, the shade is beautiful, but the corduroy is so nice. It's lined on the inside. It is a beautiful, beautiful bag, and you can get it for free with your first purchase. So keep that in mind if you're making your first time purchase. They'll add it to your order for you. Thank you so much to Merit for sponsoring today's video, and thank you for making the time to watch. I really appreciate it. Here's where I want to know, are you a Merit fan? Do you already have Merit in your makeup collection, or is it something that you've been curious about and wanted to find out more about? If you do have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. I answer all of my own comments. I do that all the time. It's one of the things that I love most about YouTube, is getting a chance to interact with you. So thank you for asking any questions that you have down below. Don't forget to check my description box for the link to early access for these new products, along with the password, because there will be a password. It's not a discount code, but a password that'll get you in to shop the products, the lip liners, and the new Shade Slick Sheens before anybody else gets an opportunity to. And if you want that link to the 15% off sets, I'll have that for you in the description box as well. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.